Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. If you've been following the world of media, politics, or just pop culture, you've definitely heard the name Kimberly Guilfoyle. At 55, she's one of the most talked about and controversial figures around. But here's the twist. While she's undeniably successful, there's a lot about her that sparks debate. You might know her as a former Fox News anchor, a political commentator, or even from her relationship with Donald Trump Jr. But there's a lot more to her story that many people don't know. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have a whole new perspective on why Kimberly Guilfoyle is considered by many to be one of the most indecent women in the world. Make sure to stay tuned until the end. You won't want to miss what we have to uncover. Kimberly Guilfoyle has spent much of her career in the public eye. From being a lawyer to a high-profile news anchor and political pundit, she has always been someone who knows how to make an impact. But it's not just her career that has drawn attention. It's her personality, her fashion choices, and the controversial opinions she's known for. She doesn't shy away from making bold statements, whether on air or in interviews. It's this fearlessness that has earned her a reputation as a polarizing figure, and not always in the best way. Let's start with her rise to fame. Kimberly began her career as a lawyer, but it wasn't until she transitioned into broadcast journalism that she really began to make a name for herself. She first gained major attention as a legal analyst for Fox News and later became a host on shows like The Five and Outnumbered. Her strong opinions and forceful delivery quickly made her a household name, and she built a loyal following. But it wasn't just her professional achievements that caught people's attention. It was her image. Kimberly's style and personality were bold, assertive, and often divisive. When you think of Kimberly Guilfoyle, one of the first things that come to mind is her outspoken nature. She's always been someone who doesn't hesitate to voice her opinions, even if they ruffle feathers. While some people admire her for being brave enough to speak her mind, others see her as controversial and polarizing. From her strong support of former President Trump to her outspoken political commentary, she has made no shortage of enemies. Many critics view her as someone who thrives on stirring the pot and drawing attention to herself. But let's talk about why she's earned the label of being the most indecent woman in the world to some. This phrase might seem harsh, but there's no denying that Kimberly's actions and public statements have often crossed the line into what many would consider unacceptable behavior. She's often been criticized for her lack of filter and for embracing a public persona that many find offensive. Whether it's her outrageous fashion choices or her extremely provocative remarks, Kimberly has made it clear that she's not afraid to challenge the norms. Let's start with her fashion. Kimberly, your co-author in Blink, took her on a fun ride as the couple would sit alone in their books and write in the notes with razor dangling from her heart covers. Kimberly's style is bold, but sometimes it can be downright shocking. She's often seen wearing tight, revealing outfits that seem more suited for a red carpet event than a serious political debate. Many people think that her clothing choices reflect her desire for attention, and some even argue that she uses her sex appeal as a way to distract from her political views. While some admire her for embracing her femininity and being unapologetically herself, others find her wardrobe choices inappropriate and immature, especially for someone with her platform. But it's not just her clothes that make her controversial. Kimberly has also been criticized for her tone. She speaks with an intensity that can come across as aggressive or even disrespectful, especially when she's debating or interviewing people who disagree with her. Regardless of the personal position or criticism Kimberly and Habit have expressed, while she may have a loyal fan base who admires her passion, many viewers find her style of communication off-putting and disrespectful. Some have gone as far as to say that her combative approach makes her seem more interested in winning arguments than having meaningful discussions. And let's not forget about her political views. As a strong supporter of Donald Trump and conservative causes, Kimberly has been very open about her beliefs, and that has drawn a sharp divide between those who support her and those who feel that her views are too extreme. Her close connection with Trump Jr. and her outspoken support for his father's controversial policies have earned her the label of being a Trump loyalist. For some, this association makes her a symbol of everything they dislike about the political climate in America. But is Kimberly Guilfoyle really as indecent as some say? Or is she simply a woman who isn't afraid to stand up for herself and express her opinions, no matter how unpopular they may be? It's easy to label her as indecent, but the reality is that she has built an incredibly successful career doing what she does best, speaking her mind and challenging the status quo. Whether you agree with her or not, you can't deny that she's managed to stay relevant, stay in the public eye, and remain a strong force in the media and political world. As we wrap up, let's consider what Kimberly Guilfoyle's story teaches us. In a world where women are often told to be quiet, be modest, and be passive, Kimberly stands as a symbol of boldness, self-confidence, and empowerment. Even if you don't agree with her political views or think her fashion choices are too flashy, there's no denying that she's carved out a place for herself in a world that is often unforgiving to women who refuse to follow the rules. So, what do you think about Kimberly Guilfoyle? Do you agree with the label of her being the most indecent woman in the world? Or do you think she's just another strong woman who's making waves in a way that challenges traditional expectations? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so make sure to leave a comment below and let's get the conversation going. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Stay tuned for more videos where we break down the stories of other polarizing public figures. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more amazing content. See you next time.